আমাদের সাবেক রাষ্ট্রদূত যুক্তরাষ্ট্রে বাংলাদেশের সাবেক রাষ্ট্রদূত ড্যান ডব্লিউ মজেনা উনি জয়েন করেছেন আমাদের সাথে। উনি ক্যালিফোর্নিয়াতে রয়েছেন এবং আমি বলছিলাম যে জাস্ট ফর 5 minutes ইফ ইউ ক্যান জয়েন উইথ আস। ড্যান, থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ for joining with us and your time. I know you are very, very busy. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. It's wonderful to have an opportunity to talk with you a little bit about the wondrous things that are happening in Bangladesh.
Yeah, so can you just one question I have, which is you served Bangladesh as U.S. ambassador and you saw the Bangladesh politics and you saw many elections as well because you were a political director as well in U.S. Embassy. So this election and the message of the people of Bangladesh, what is your analysis?
Oh, this election is truly historic. And the people of Bangladesh have spoken. They've spoken loudly. They've spoken clearly. They want change. They want reform. They want effective, clean governance. There's no question about it. That's what they want. And so now the ball is in the court of the political parties, first and foremost, the BNP.
Thank you so much. So what do you think how the U.S. will assist to have a sustainable democracy and system in Bangladesh as a diplomat?
Well, of course, I'm retired, so I don't speak for the U.S. government.
I know.
Yeah. And I don't have any special insights into the ongoing thinking at the State Department vis-a-vis the election results in Bangladesh. But I speak for myself, and as someone who knows and loves Bangladesh, I think the parties have got to address reform. The reform of the political structures, institutions, and the political process. The parties need to look at themselves. They need to look at the democracy or lack of democracy in how they run. The people of Bangladesh don't want self-appointed despots. They want real democracy, and it's incumbent upon the government that's going to emerge to deliver what the people demand. I'm talking about the governing party and the opposition parties. And let me say this, I'm very encouraged that Tareq Rahman, head of BNP, what does he do? He reaches out to the incoming head of the opposition, presumably the head of Jamaat. I'm really encouraged by that. I'm encouraged that others who have come up on the short end of the stick have reached out to the winners and vice versa. Winners have reached out to those whom they just defeated and offered a hand. This is the kind of cooperation that Bangladesh political process must now undertake. Because that's the only way that you can build effective governance. And look, the country's been through over a decade of experience with autocratic governance. Nobody wants more of the same. So that mold has to be broken.
Thank you so much. Just another question. As you know, it's a very new, the scenario we watch in Bangladesh, which is the defeated party. They went to, their opponent who, won in the election, giving the flowers, and then Tareq Rahman also going to, as scheduled is today in the morning. Anytime he will go to see Dr. Shafiqur Rahman, who will be the opposition leader as well. And then the other many things happen, which is we never seen in Bangladesh politics. What do you think? What is the message of this?
Well, it's a message that maybe everyone's hopes and dreams that a new chapter of political process, political well-being in Bangladesh is opening. That's what everybody wants. Nobody wants to go back to more of the old ways of despotism. No, nobody wants that. I think the newly emerging leaders and those whom they defeated, I think they all understand it's time for change. And these gestures you just talked about, I've never seen that before in Bangladesh. I've been there for other elections. No, I've never seen that. And I'm very encouraged by it. But of course, this is only a start, and there's a long way to go. The challenges are enormous, and the parties governing and opposition now must move beyond exchanging flowers and well wishes and move on to addressing the agenda. The Bangladeshi people have supported a referendum calling for change. And it's time to make that change reality, change the structures, the institutions. Now, I don't know the exact details of how to do that best, but it should not be swept under the carpet. And there's always a temptation, sweep change under the carpet, let's go back to the good old days, so-called good old days, not so good in my view. And the first focus is how to make that change reality. And I hope the parties will work together and make that happen.
What do you think about this is the first time in Bangladesh, ever in the history of Bangladesh, a Islamic party become the opposition, own about 68 seats in the parliament, and then they will be the main opposition of Bangladesh parliament. How the Western and especially the United States will watch this and their activities?
Well, the United States, based on my own 38 years experience as an American diplomat, I'm sure that the United States will engage with Jamaat and its allies as the opposition, the loyal opposition, I hope they will be, as part of the governing process. Do we agree with everything that BNP stands for, everything that Jamaat stands for, everything the other parties stand for? No, we don't. We support some parts of their manifestos, other parts we don't agree with. But so what? We work with them. And there are examples all around the world where we work with people with whom we don't necessarily fully agree.
What about Tariq Rahman? He will be the first, after long era of two women, which is Begum Khaleda Zia and Sheikh Hasina, rule the country. Now this is the first time compared to both women, a man who is younger than them will be the first prime minister, man prime minister after a long time. What do you expect?
Oh, I don't think it matters a whole lot whether it's a man or a woman. To me, it is a shift in generations. The political leadership of the country is now shifting to a new generation. And to me, that's always promising. I like fresh blood. We in America, we need some fresh blood in our political structures from top to bottom. Bangladesh is getting a good dose of that, and I think that bodes well.
What about the yes and no vote? As the reform was in the place, and U.S. government encouraged to have the reform in Bangladesh, politics in order to have a sustainable democracy. What do you think?
Oh, I think, as I mentioned earlier, I very much am pleased to see the resounding support for political reform. And now, just to repeat myself a little bit, the parties have to make reform reality. And it's not a time to just go in endless circles about details and wah kind of stuff. It's the time to make change real. And the people want change. They demand change. And the political leadership and the opposition must deliver change in the structures of parliament, for example, the balance of power between the presidency and the prime minister's office, for example, the very structures of parliament, for example. Well, there are so many ideas out there. They must be discussed openly, transparently, and seriously, and the input from the citizens and the voters must be done in good faith, and then concrete legislation to affect that change, to make that change real, must be put into Parliament, passed, and then implemented. None of this will be easy. And there are a million reasons to defer, to forget about it and sort of slide it under the rug because some people prefer old ways. Well, I don't prefer old ways. I prefer new ways responsive to what the voters of Bangladesh have said they want. And I hope the leadership of Bangladesh will rise to the occasion and grapple seriously with these demands for reform and make these reforms reality.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dan. I think you should enjoy your time. I think you are in musical or somewhere.
I'm in California right now. I just watched a space launch.
Oh yeah.
The rocket flew right over my daughter's house in Southern California. Oh my goodness, we watched it. It was fabulous. And now I'm getting ready to head off to a concert with my family.
Thank you. Enjoy your concert. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Pray hard for Bangladesh and for America. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Wish you all the best.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. দর্শক আমাদের সাথে যুক্ত হয়েছিলেন যুক্তরাষ্ট্রের সাবেক রাষ্ট্রদূত ড্যান ডব্লিউ মজিনা আমাদের সাথে যুক্ত হয়েছিলেন এবং উনি বাংলাদেশের যে নির্বাচন এই নির্বাচন নিয়ে কথা বললেন। যাই হোক আমরা যাচ্ছি মিয়ামত আফজাল আপনার কাছে এবং